I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story. And today we're in Iola, Wisconsin at the car show. Take a look in the description of this video. You can see the website and come to the Iola Car Show. You'll have a great time. You'll meet some fun people. I met Doug. Doug, what's your last name?
Newhouse.
This Survivor, I think you'll enjoy. What year, make, and model is this one?
1969 Ford Mustang Shelby GT 500.
Let's take a look. So, you've had this car. It's relatively new. How long have you had this one?
Since September of 22.
Since September of 22. Now, you know, how did you find it? I mean, it was stored away, I understand, but how'd you find this one?
Well, I was curious about finding a nice muscle car, and I found an online auction, Bring a Trailer, and this was listed on the auction site, and I just saw it to be remarkable. It was pretty attractive, caught my attention, and I ended up acquiring it.
It really, you could see that it's, I like to say that it's exactly how it should be, right? From that time period. There's your custom wheels, the reflector stripe. Let me step back from it. So when you were, let's look at that. That's got a nice shape. So when you were deciding to auction, go on the auction, and of course with you kind of counting down the moments, right, until that happens, what was the feeling when you knew it was your car?
Well, I was pretty excited about it. I saw the car and the price they were asking for it, and I thought it was ridiculously low. And I wasn't going to bid on it because I was just watching because I thought the price was going to go a whole lot higher. And when I saw that nobody was bidding on it, I put in one bid and nobody else bid against me. And it was a one bid buy for me.
Wow.
So I couldn't believe it. I had a couple of days where it was hard for me to sleep at night, but I'm pretty excited.
It's like going on a date, right?
For sure.
With a hot competition red car. All right, let's take a look under the hood since we've got the sun right on our hood locks there. There we go. That is really clean. Did you have to do a lot to this car? Because it was sitting for a while, right?
Correct. But the person that I bought it from had taken it out of storage and done some cleanup on it. The engine had been rebuilt, and he presented to be in pretty good shape. So I did some detailing and gave it some touch-up that just kind of made things pop a little bit. I didn't have to do much to it at all.
Yeah, it really looks clean under here. For sure. It's very packed in, you know, for 1969?
69.
Yeah, for 1969, boy, this has got not a lot of room that you can work on that. But let's start it up, shall we? We'll let it idle. We'll also show you the sequential tail lights on it. You can see the ram air functions with all the vents in the hood. It has air conditioning, kind of creature comforts. Let's have you step on the brakes for a moment. If you could turn on the left turn signal. There's our sequential light. Now let's listen to that exhaust note. You can turn that signal off. Oh yeah, you can put the baby to sleep on that. Go ahead, Doug, give it a good rev. Oh, that's just wonderful. We'll turn it around for you. So as we take a look at the back of this car, the birds and the roosters crow for this one. You have the Shelby blackened out at the top. You have those wonderful taillights, the center exhaust. Thought that was so well done. And then I just think you'll enjoy the look of that right there. Doug, let's take them to the trunk. We've got a little trunk and treats for you. And the, I'm gonna pull it out for just a second. The gas goes right there, like so. Perfect. I'll hand those to you. We have our build sheet back here. This is also how our back seat opens up. If you clip that, it'll open up so that you can get more details back there if you need a piece of wood or something. But here is our Marty report with all the details there from Shelby. So your window sticker and your Marty report here, like so. And if I push this over here, you've got the correct tire with the air compressor there. And I think on the build sheet, they call that a the collapsible spare tire there, you can see, paint code 3. All great things from there. All right, we'll close that. And may I open it?
Yes.
Thank you. So as we open it up, we have the sun here on it. We have our Shelby information there. You can actually see that sticker is reflective. If I catch it just the right way, maybe right there you can see it. The sun hits it right. We've taken the interior to show you the instrumentation. I love the door, how it has the Shelby badge right there. No lack of badges on this car. One in the center of the steering wheel. Obviously it's upside down because we've turned the wheel. Your bucket seats. This back seat that folds down. Nice. The power brakes. The lights. And this is the correct amount of miles. Doug, am I right?
Correct.
I mean, when you saw this amount of miles, did you, like, what was going on in your head? Were you thinking, like, really? Or what was happening?
I thought it missed a space in time.
Really good stuff. We've got the 8-track player that looks like that. Does that, as you can see, and the 8-track fits in there. The gauges focus towards the driver. This is actually where you put your seat belts. Again, another Shelby touch there. Your toggle switches here. Your lighter there. And a storage area as well. So the storage area works like that. Your heating information there. And the all-important Cobra Jet GT 500 and your clock there. So the passenger has a lot of legroom. The driver has this wonderful split with the cockpit here. And as you can see. So Doug, when you're driving it, what's the reaction with this one?
Amazing. It's it's got a lot of get up and go. It's exhilarating, throws you back in the seat, and it just kind of brings back old memories of the cruising days when there's just a lot of horsepower and not a lot of nonsense.
Nice.
It's really exciting.
Well, let's take this for a ride.
All right, let's do it.
So here we are in the 1969 Ford Mustang Shelby GT 500 with the 428 Cobra Jet Survivor. Doug, how's it feel driving it?
It feels awesome. I feel like I'm about 30 years younger.
I've said this many times. I believe that the cars make us younger. I truly believe that. Because when I show people where we're driving here in the car show, how does that view look like? That just looks great. Absolutely wonderful. So Doug, now you've only had it for a little while. How many car shows have you had it to?
This is my very first one. It's
Oh,
the debut.
really?
Oh, yes. I was looking forward for about 9 months for this show.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
So obviously your only video with this car, so I'm curious to see what the viewers think. Just a great car, and not many of them. How many, do you have any idea how many 69 Mustang Shelby GT 500s there were?
There was about 1,460 some.
Oh, really?
The Shelby GT 500s.
That's not that many.
Not that many at all.
So still too new to make sure that you're with the Shelby Club and things like that, but what a great car. And the fact that it's a Survivor, and I like that you've cleaned it up just a bit, but still left all the original flavor to it. I think that's just great. We gotta show people this view. So we're just about back at the show, as you can see, and there's the show in the background. Doug, what a treat to be in your special car. Thanks so much for bringing it out. I'm glad it's the first car show. Thanks for being on my car story.
You're welcome. Great to be with you. Hope to see you again.
Thank you.